Hi guys, so tuko Peace Park. I hope you can see the color, the post that is colored. Let me see whether it can zoom. Oh no, it's that one. That's where the museum is. That is the atomic bomb museum. So where I'm walking on, or rather I am at the epicenter where the bomb, Hypocenter, where the bomb dropped. And yes guys, it was here. This is the ground zero. So to remind ourselves, it was on 9th August 1945 at 11:02 minutes. And every day at 11:02 minutes there's usually a bell that is rung. Yeah, I've walked, so I'm panting. So these are cherry blossoms, but since it's not yet spring, they have not blossomed yet. And then now I'm walking towards I could call it graveyard, but basically you can see that lady there. There's a lot of history in regards to that. I can call it post, but it's really not a post. So this actually signifies like the graveside for the people who actually were unrecognizable, because a lot of people died here. And then the Nagasaki city municipal came up with this kind of statue, pillar, post, something. You can see it to signify like the resting place for those people. And even you see the circles. They have meanings, like these stairs have significance. So where the statue is, that is the Hypocenter. That is where we are now. And then now this is the diameter where the impact was around Japan, or rather Nagasaki. So the farthest simplifies the least where the impact was. And then this is the Murakami Cathedral remains. They were brought here because at this point the church was at this point, but it was now moved. I think I showed you. So this is the yeah, you can see the Murakami Cathedral wall remnant. This one, that is the Murakami Cathedral, and they have built the new cathedral looking exactly like this. So the photograph shows the ruins, or the severity of the bomb. So basically this is the epicenter for the Nagasaki atomic bomb museum. Yeah, so we have the Peace Park, but this is the ground zero where many people visit just to get to understand more about, I don't know what's the meaning of this yet. This is like it's a remnant of church, but you know Japan is they believe in so many gods. And then you can see these are called origami. They are very famous in Japan, and also in Nagasaki, and they are of equal number. Each string has the same number. They are normally made mostly by high school students. They bring them here. It's just a way of paying tribute to the victims, and specifically there was this girl who was on a deathbed after the atomic bomb. She was admitted, and during her medication she was trying to make origami, and her goal was to make, I think, 72. I'm not sure the number, but we can Google and see. But unfortunately she passed on before she could make to that number she intended to make the origamis. So Japanese people always make to complete a desire, and then they bring them here. Even in the Atomic Bomb Museum you will find so many of them hung there. So yeah, and I know you know about the history of Japanese and origami. So I'm kind of exiting the Hypocenter now, but then upwards is where now we have the park where people normally meet during the commemoration ceremonies every year. So maybe if we have time we'll go. And then this is the river. So after the atomic bomb, many people were crawling to come and drink water from this river because of the intense heat. So they were so thirsty, and this is the only river that saved some of them, or at least helped relieve the thirst. So they would crawl and just drink the water. Unfortunately, even the water was also contaminated, but they couldn't understand what was happening at the moment of impact. And then when we visit the Peace Park, you'll find so many bottles of water people bring even up to date as a way of bringing water to those victims, because most of them died while looking for some water to drink. They were so thirsty. So most of the time Japanese bring water to the Peace Park for them as a way of mourning them, but it's a very common tradition. So you'll find many bottles, and they are normally refilled after some time with water. So that is the small history about the Hypocenter of the atomic bomb. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and comment. Let me know where you are watching from, and what more you would like, especially during my visit in Japan. So bye bye.